8 signs you're a Sigma male. The rarest of humans. You may already be familiar with the sociological hierarchy. Often thought of as a pyramid, there are different types of men grouped according to their social status, self-concept, and behavior. At the top are the alphas, the most confident, hard-working, confident people who are very social and love attention. Alphas are often seen as leaders and followers, commanding respect and admiration through their leadership and demeanor. At the very bottom are the betas, known as the good guys. They are more sensitive, less aggressive, and value relationships and emotional connections over dominance and competition. Betas are often seen as supportive figures, contributing to the social fabric with their love and kindness, often working behind the scenes to maintain harmony. There are deltas, which represent average people. They are ordinary people who contribute to the well-being of society through their honesty and integrity. Delta is the backbone of communities, doing important work and doing things that get things done without attention or attention. Gammas come with stronger social expectations and interpersonal relationships. They may not be as successful as women and often experience a lack of acceptance or status among their peers. Gammas may feel isolated or excluded from dominant social structures, so they question their place in the hierarchy. And at the bottom of the pyramid are the omegas, the fun but not the fancy ones. Omegas tend to be calm and quiet, often seeking personal satisfaction over social achievement. They tend to avoid competition and ambition, but focus on their needs and desires. Within this hierarchy, however, there is one category that defies traditional classification: the Sigma male. Unlike the aforementioned types, Sigma males do not fit neatly into any of these set categories. They are called the rare breed, characterized by their unique combination of independence, observation, and adaptability. Sigma men work outside of traditional social structures, forging their own paths and embracing their own way of life. Sigma males are often seen as self-centered, who live life on their own terms and don't need the approval of others. Their behavior and ideas challenge norms and expectations, making them a fascinating and bewildering group. Understanding the characteristics of the Sigma male allows you to gain a deeper understanding of this unique personality type and a deeper understanding of those who live outside of social optimization. If you find that you recognize the characteristics described in the symptoms below, you may be one of these rare and wonderful people. Now there is another type of man, the Sigma man, who does not fit into any of the typical male characteristics. These men are considered the rare breed. Here's how to find out if you're one of them. Number 1. You like to be alone. Male Sigma is a lone wolf. You like being alone, and you don't need another person to make you feel good. If you're one of these people, you don't need to be around other people to be happy or successful because you can't be bothered to do it on your own. Of course, you like it that way. This way you can think and take advantage of the deep silence in your home. Yes, you know friends are important, but they don't define your identity or your worth. Your social circle is small because you are very selective about who gets into it. Year 2. You are quiet and thoughtful. Sigma men are calm and thoughtful, which means you like to observe your surroundings before deciding what to do. You're not shy, but you're a better listener than a talker. Because of this broad definition, your social skills may be a little rusty, especially when it comes to people you want to chat with all the time. You are not one to wear your heart on your sleeve. Instead, store it safely in a place where no one else can see it. People who try to approach you uninvited will be met with delay or hostility, as they are just trying to enter the sanctuary of your mind. Number 3. Your inner compass guides you. If you are a Sigma person, you don't care what other people think. This doesn't mean you're immune to them, but your actions and values are guided by your inner compass, not external forces like peer pressure. You are the master of your destiny. Yes, you may have a role model or mentor, but you know that no one is perfect, and their path may not be the best path for you. This attitude gives you confidence in yourself and your abilities. Year 4. You are independent and full of life. As a Sigma person, you are very special and full of life. You can take care of yourself without the help of others. With the ability to observe, think, and see, you will use your inner resources to meet everyday challenges. You don't need others to tell you that you have value as a person. And you don't need the approval of others or seek validation from outside sources to feel good about yourself or your choices. Number 5. You will be seen as mysterious and mysterious. Sigma's husband has an aura about him, not the average man. If you're a Sigma, others often find you mysterious or subtle. It doesn't mean you don't let who you are. It's so much more than you. People often say something different about you, as if they can understand your complexity and individuality even from a distance. Others may mistake you for being distant and aloof, because you are unique in your taste and the way you see the world. Instead of blindly following trends, you choose to march to the beat of your own drum. Number 6. You are flexible and easily adapt to changes. Although it's hard to know what the future holds, as a Sigma, you embrace change and choose to adapt to whatever comes your way. Most of the time, you have an easy way of life. Instead of letting change stop you from doing what you want, you are willing to be creative in your solutions and adapt easily to new situations. You don't let the current situation determine the direction of your life. Number 7. You can lead without power. One of the hallmarks of Sigma men is that they can lead without using force. Whether you are a leader or a leader, you will always be respected. And that's because your leadership comes by example rather than by command. You can join a group or work alone. You don't have to be afraid to do your job and speak your mind because you don't want to be happy or settle for approval. Number 8. You are gray. Sigma men tend to wander around the edges of the world and its rules, so that they don't fall into the good/evil that is widely accepted. This means that you often wonder if it's okay to follow certain rules, and you're not afraid to bend or break them. Because you don't have to worry about fitting in, you're less likely to fall into the trap of groupthink, where opinions are based on what others think, rather than what you really believe. In fact, you are not afraid to question the norms of society and push against laws that harm others for no good reason. Basically, you reject established beliefs and resist pressure from external sources, such as authority figures. You may not always be right, but you always think for yourself. Sigma men are rare, unique, and balanced. In short, the Sigma male is on his own level. The combination of their unique characteristics makes a man look even better. They work outside traditional frameworks and are defined by their ability to navigate the world on their own terms. Sigma men are not just another category in the social hierarchy. These are indicators of differences in personality and social behavior. Their lives challenge the world's expectations and provide a broader perspective on what it means to be confident, self-sufficient, and fulfilled. If you recognize these traits in yourself, there's a good chance you're a Sigma. This self-awareness can be empowering and provide a deeper understanding of your behavior, motivations, and values. It can help you appreciate the unique aspects of your personality and how you set yourself apart from others. However, it is important to approach this understanding with a balanced mind. That said, it's important to remember that the racial-ethnic hierarchy is only an ideological construct. This program is designed to help you better understand yourself, your role in leadership, and your interactions with others. Although these categories are useful for framing and analysis, they are neither comprehensive nor exhaustive. They provide a perspective through which social dynamics can be explored, but should not be seen as a rigid box that restricts individual expression. In the end, these labels can explain, but not restrict or limit, human complexity. Humans are very diverse and multifaceted, and no single framework can fully encompass the richness of our experiences, needs, and behaviors. Embracing the concept of the Sigma person is a useful way to understand your own unique characteristics, but it must be integrated to understand that each person has a dynamic combination of characteristics that are stronger in one aspect. Knowing your personality traits can help clarify your strengths and interests, but being open to growth and change is key. Life is fluid and ever-evolving, and so is the journey of self-discovery. Sigma's male identity is not an end goal, but part of an ongoing process of understanding himself and his place in the world. In summary, although the Sigma male represents a very attractive and rare trait, it is important to consider this classification as an educational tool rather than a definitive label. Embrace the elements that surround you, celebrate your individuality, and continue to explore and develop outside the confines of a frame. After all, the meaning of the human experience is too deep to fit all into one category, and your journey is yours.